In the summer of 1971, a surf movie called Morning of the Earth premiered at the Silver Screen Theatre in Manly. Filmed in Bali, Hawaii and Australia, Morning of the Earth captured the beauty and harmony of surfing in a way that had never been seen before. Made on a shoestring budget, but featuring a chart-topping original soundtrack, the film became an enormous success, attracting mainstream beach-loving audiences who didn't even surf.
It was the morning of the earth. It was the morning of the earth.
It was truly just made up as we went from day to day. You know, we had no money, we had no idea of what we were going to do. We had very little equipment, no storyboards, no script, but a desire to make a film, a beautiful film about surfing.
Walking on a dusty road in the countryside of ease, I heard a song drifting on the gently blowing breeze. Sunshine through the autumn.
Travelling up the north coast in the early 70s was really great. You just pull into any beach and there'd be no one out, and we would just surf there, and if we felt like it, we'd sleep there. Light a fire, cook some food, wake up next morning and go surfing. Most of the time we surfed, you know, very few people. It's like we were kind of in a world of our own.
My friend, I see you're on the road here just like me. Why don't we stop and rest a while and I'll boil a pot of tea. Just give me...
It really was a heartfelt film, and it was exactly how I wanted to live, and it captured the period of time of all those people. So even though I was ambitious and wanted to make films, I didn't lose sight of what we were doing and the lifestyle we were living.
The shape of the waves divides into shades, colors serene as you glide through the blue into the green.
We went from Morning of the Earth into Crystal Voyager, which was a film shot in California with an eccentric surfer, inventor and filmmaker, George Greeno. And then after that, I moved into documentary filmmaking. We went on and did a series of films, Festivals of the World, which was focused on the cultural and musical activities in different countries during their festivity time. And then the programs went out to television around the world, about 80, 90 countries. After that, I made a few more surfing pictures. From there, a few years ago, I made this film with Jeff Hornbaker called Globus. It's just really positive images about the planet and the natural beauty of the planet and the spiritual values that are encased in that natural beauty. In the last 10 years I've made, you know, 2 or 3 surfing films, and I've gone surfing a lot, and I live, you know, a fairly simple, uncomplicated, out-of-the-way life. And surfing is a priority. This one here is my favourite board. This is 7.2. This is the one I snapped in Bali last year on at Sanur, which is my favourite wave, and it broke down here. It's the only time I've ever snapped the board, was in Sanur. This has got a flex back in it. This is 7.1. I've had a few flex back boards. They're pretty good. They're good for off the bottom. They just give you that extra speed off the bottom. Mitchell's the only one that does flex backs. Greeno used to do them, He was the first time I ever saw a flex back was on Greeno's velo boards, and that was like, you know, 30 years ago when I was doing Crystal Voyager. When I was filming, when I was making all the surfing pictures, you know, it was like I'd be standing on the beach and these waves would be coming in and I'd be watching these waves and, you know, everyone would be surfing and I'd be loading the camera up and filming. And then after 2 or 3 hours, they'd all be exhausted and come in and, of course, they wanted to eat something. And, you know, I'd duck out to ride a few waves, but by that time the wind was on shore, the surfers were hungry, and I was just getting the remains of what was left over of a really good morning. And I did that all the time. I mean, I did it with George on Crystal Voyager because we were filming over in the Channel Islands in Santa Barbara, and Nat was there, and they were always surfing, and I was filming, and I'd end up at the back end all the time. In the Morning of the Earth, you know, I filmed everybody up and down the coast and went to Bali. I don't think I even surfed in Bali, you know. When we were over there, I was filming the first time. So I decided something's not right here. You can go searching everywhere in the world for, you know, the meaning of life. You know, it's right here, and it's right inside you, and the closest you get to actually tapping into that is riding a wave. Just paddle out. Don't go into competitions. Steer clear of corporate branding and have fun. Give the best wave in the water to your friend. That's what I reckon. Once you can do that, you've mastered it.